Okay, hi everybody, welcome back to the jkbutgay show. I am so excited today. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of guests this season, and we're going to be excited about all the guests that we see, but the most expensive water in San Antonio is here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristi Waters. Hi, Kristi.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
Horny.
Are you nervous?
No.
No?
I don't think.
like, let's go.
Should I be nervous?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. So I'm so excited for you to be here. I have known you for, what was the first time you saw Kristi Waters, Jake? Hi, Jake. Sorry.
Hello, Kendrick. I'm here, y'all. I'm still part of the jkbutgay show.
Jake exists. When was the first time you saw Kristi Waters perform?
It was probably...
She's like, bitch, I don't know. I think people knew every year. I mean, every day.
I feel like it was like probably 2021 or 22.
Oh, you were late to the party.
No, I was
After
super late.
COVID.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because like we moved back to San Antonio in 2017. No, 2018. And then it was... Maybe I saw you like maybe 2018 or 19.
At
And then COVID.
Bobby's?
No.
Oh, no, then I didn't.
At the rooftop.
Yes. That is
Got
when
it.
I first
The
started.
rooftop.
It doesn't need screen time.
No, first of all, you know that we didn't bring anything in here with us. Nobody gets free promotion unless you're on our show. So we're good to go. But the very first time I saw Kristi Waters was at the rooftop, which was my 25th birthday.
true.
So that was, 8 years ago? That was the very first time I saw you. And you are a transformed queen since then.
Oh.
But actually...
Insert photo here.
Right. But the very first time that we hung out together, I don't know if you remember this, but it was a night at Bobby's, and we were one of the only ones there. And you seen us at before, and you were like, "Come hang out with me." And you were like de-dragging, and we were like outside with you, hanging out, like you were putting stuff in your car. You don't remember that, right? It was such a long time ago. It was just me, you, and Gabriel. But it was so much fun.
Was it a Sunday night?
No, it was
Was it Pura Mujer?
maybe.
Latin show?
It wasn't. Yes, I think it was.
I had just started doing a Latin show, like a full Latin show there.
Yeah, and it was just
wish I was
us, and she was like de-dragging, and that little, there's like behind the stage was like a little bitty
Little
room.
yeah.
And we were just, anyways, that's where we became friends. But Kristi, I know it's been a year for you, right? You've had a lot going on. You're in remission now for cancer. Congratulations. But overall, how you feeling? How's life? What's going on?
I mean, every day's a new day. It's still a struggle sometimes, but it's not as bad as it was
Yeah.
a year ago around this time.
Yeah.
Wow, it's already been a year. Oh my gosh.
May 6th is the day of my first initial surgery. But like this around this time last year, I was already like feeling stuff.
Yeah.
Got it.
And
Something was off to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody knew, so I just kind of was like quiet about it.
Yeah.
And I would just go to work and take an Advil and go home and not say anything. And
Yeah.
don't tell anybody your problems because nobody cares. And you know, that's how I felt in my world.
Until nothing made me happier than when you did finally announce that you had cancer. Just seeing the entire
Yeah.
Oh, so
community.
you enjoyed it?
No.
for it. You're dying for it.
No, I'm saying the way the community was,
Yeah.
not just the gay community, but everybody.
The
I mean,
city, yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
The city wanted
Yeah.
to know about you. I had friends that asked me, like from out of town, "Oh my God, do you know her? Is she okay? How's she doing?" My mom, weirdly enough, my brother were like, "Hey, do you know that drag queen that is like is going through like cancer treatment?" And I'm like, "Yes, that's a friend. Like, send money, we'll forward it." But yeah, it was really amazing to see all that. It made me feel really warm inside, and I was arguing with people in the comments. Girl, you should have seen me.
Oh, reading like they always say don't read the comments on things,
Right.
but it's like
Right.
that's my
It's
favorite thing to
hard.
do because
I love it.
I laugh at it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
That's
good. It's someone that's in the middle of Mississippi somewhere with 3 teeth that's talking
Right.
shit to you. Can we cuss? We can
Yep,
cuss.
you can
Okay.
say whatever you want, baby.
Oh, yeah.
So it's someone like that that's trying to like put you down, and I'm like, bitch,
Right.
you're in. I don't know you. One.
Right.
You don't know me, so you don't know
Anything.
anything. So if that's how you want to feel, hey, if that's what
By
makes
all
you happy,
means.
go have fun and eat your ramen in your house by yourself.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
There was one person
have
that was
fun.
like, "Stop!" My husband was like, "Stop arguing with people on social media. Like, it's fine. You just like." And it's because I would see something and someone would say something, and it was just like, and they would misspell, and you know me, I'm like,
Oh my
that
God.
time.
Those are the ones that get me the worst. It's like they want to attack you so much, and they can't even put a sentence together.
Right.
Or they use the wrong they, there.
Anything. Like, and it's just like,
I'm like, in the age of ChatGPT, how are you so bad at writing?
Right.
Like, what is going on? But
gives you the
anyway,
image.
yeah.
The way that I wanted to start though is like when I first met you, you told me, I don't know how this came up, but you told me that you used to be a public school teacher. At the time, I think you still were. So
I don't even remember.
what made you make that jump from being, because you went to school?
I hate kids. That's why. I said, your kids are beautiful. They're lovely. They're the future of the world.
Yes.
I hate kids.
Well,
I hate kids.
Yeah.
Like, it is not no, girl, I want to go and I want to have fun.
Yeah.
And when I go to a show or a concert or whatever, leave your kids at home.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to pay all this money to go see a singer or a Broadway show or whatever, and then your kid's crying on the corner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I get it. Like, we they're the future, whatever. But they don't need to be at a Lady Gaga concert.
Right.
You know?
And I imagine there's probably a lot of kids at Lady Gaga's concert because they love it, right?
I mean, it's cool that we see all the kids are out and having a good time. That's fine.
That's-
like,
yeah.
That's cool.
Over there.
But
From a distance.
there should be a kids-only section
But you were
on the other side of the theater.
but you were a teacher and you knew that was going to entail that. Would you feel the same way before, or you taught for a few years and were like, no?
No, it was because I was teaching and it was just, this is not for me.
isn't it.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, when I went to school, I was like, this is what I want to do, and I want to, in theater and all that, but then I was like, this is not it. Like, no.
Yeah.
And I give props to anybody that's a
All the
teacher,
teachers, for
that
sure.
that are coaches and that are, that work in schools, and I give you props, especially in the world that we are today with
Everything.
the scariness of it is to go to school.
Yeah.
And being a professor or teachers or whatever,
Yeah.
I give you props, but that is not my thing anymore.
Yeah.
I do not want to be around it. I don't want to, nothing. Like, it's not.
There is a stability of teaching though. So like for you in transferring to being a drag queen, what was that like?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have
Full-time drag queen.
You have a steady paycheck, you have insurance, you have this, you have that. You have the world basically, right? Benefits and all that. And as a drag queen, you don't get shit. You get a check.
Yeah, I got health insurance.
Well, so now, yes.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
I mean,
You got to do it on your own.
yeah, half the
even with
queens
your
that I
parents.
know
Yeah.
that are working out do not have health
Yeah.
insurance, do not
Yeah.
have any kind of backup plan or anything. So you kind of live off of tips and shows and your next gig, right? You're having to live off of that, and you're hoping that the bar that you work at is going to keep you. You're hoping that the new show that you're doing is going to be a steady show for years to come, and you hope that that you can get more money as future years come in, and you hope that people are going to show up to the show.
Yeah.
That's the worry nowadays. A lot of people don't want to go out anymore.
Yeah.
The new, I don't know what
the Gen Zers?
the Gen Zs,
Oh,
they don't like
yes.
to go out, and if they do go out, they don't want to drink, they don't want to party, and none of that.
Yeah.
They want to go to the show, sit, enjoy the show, and then leave. And it's like, well, the only way that the shows are going to survive is
If you stay.
but if the bar's making money, because if the bar doesn't make money,
Yeah, they're not gonna have any.
the bar's not going to have a show.
Right.
Right.
So if people are going out, which is, if people go out, that's great. We want people to be at the shows, right?
Yeah.
But the only way for the show to survive at a bar is if the bar is being successful.
Right.
And that means buying a beer, buying a shot, buying a soda.
Yeah.
Even if you're sober, you can go out there. They make alcohol-free liquor
Drinks,
now,
yeah.
and you can do all that. But if you support the bar, whatever bar you go to, you're supporting the show in essence, sort of a
that's
way.
fair.
Yes, you want to tip the girls and do all that, but if you're not helping the bar succeed, the show's going to kind of end.
Yeah.
Because they can't pay you anymore.
And sometimes if you are helping the bar succeed, they still will.
Oh yeah, there's many times that you go to bars and
I'm
it's
so messy.
and some bars are like, we're going to give you 2 drink tickets and a hot plate, and there you go, honey.
We're calling it a day.
We're going to give you a little Lunchable, and then there's 2 drink tickets. Have fun, go do your thing, and they want you to do 25 numbers in a night, and be here and talk and this and that, and like, oh,
Damn.
bye. Yeah. Oh, I've done shows like that back in the day where it's like, here's your 2 drink tickets and have fun.
They were giving you the drink tickets.
As that was your pay.
That would be your pay.
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah, back in the day it was. Now I come from a different time of shows and things, and it's.
What's the difference?
Well, back in the day it was you had to fight to be in a show, and you had to just basically go to shows, go to these shows, and then hope that someone in the show would see you and be like, oh, this person comes to the show all the time. Let's throw them in the show, right?
Oh.
You had to hope that you could become friends with someone in the show or whatever, and you're always there. Now it's kind of like there's drag everywhere now.
Yeah.
There's drag at Wendy's down the street. Like there's drag
Wendy herself is drag.
everywhere. I feel like because of with RuPaul, it's become more mainstream where everybody wants to do a drag show because they see the popularity of it. They see the money making
money,
of it.
right?
Yeah.
But then sometimes bars don't want to be like, oh, we're gonna pay you to do the show. We just want you to come, bring your people, bring all that money to us.
That is so wild.
And
to
we'll
me.
give you a burger. We'll give you a $1, a drink, but we'll pay you next time.
That's
Absolutely.
great. That still happens today.
Some places, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I didn't know that, actually.
Well, if you're on the JKButgay show, if you want to call them out, the camera's right. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We'll put it in the comments later.
Yeah.
It's be like a long.
sorry,
If
Jake.
you know any bar that does not pay,
Right.
put it in the comments.
Right.
No,
Now-
I mean, not even just. I'm not even saying here. I'm saying like in general, like
Yeah, it's a
places
practice. Yeah.
around the whole nation. I mean,
Yeah.
there's places that sometimes they don't want to pay the girls, and they want you to bring the business in. They want you to bring that side of it in, but they don't want to support you in that way.
Is it like a trial
Sometimes-
run? Or
What?
is it like a trial
No,
run? Or
it's
trying to see how much they can get out of
and
them.
sometimes bars don't even want to promote the shows.
Oh, absolutely not.
And my thing is, yes, you have to rely on the girls to promote the show, and you have to rely on that, but you got to rely on the bars, to promote it as well.
Right.
Oh
yeah.
so.
No, it's all parties. As far now knowing that, I'm curious. Like when you were transitioning from like being a teacher to doing drag, was there a specific point when you're like, I want to do, or when was that point when you were like, I want to do this full time for drag? Yeah.
Or was it just fuck them kids? I need something to do.
Well, no. It was like, I'm tired of this because as a teacher, you only get paid, you don't get paid well.
Right.
And I was
Right.
making more money doing drag than I was doing that.
Oh,
So it was
wow.
kind
That
of
is
like,
crazy to me.
it was kind of like, do I just do this because it's making more money? Or do I do this and it's okay, it's stability, it's there, it's whatever? Or do I make my own schedule? Do I go have fun? Do I
do what you really
work
want to
when
do?
I want to work?
Yeah.
Travel if I need to, if I
And
need to move
then-
things. Yeah.
It was just easier to do this.
I'm gonna get you in trouble.
No.
I like asking people this when I meet drag queens, but who is your favorite drag queen? Both that
Myself.
both that people would know, that people would know, and then that people would know, and then that are just local.
So I would say, but like before she was on Drag Race, it was Bianca Del Rio and Sasha Colby.
Bianca Del Rio is my favorite drag queen.
Well, but so I've known her not like personally. I don't know her personally, but I've
You've
known
known
of
the
her.
drag queen.
Yeah. Okay.
Before Drag Race, when she used
Got
to be
it,
on a
okay.
show called the Daniel Nardicchio Show in New York City, and it was a
never heard of that.
podcast.
Okay.
It was only like an audio podcast that would come out on iHeartRadio. No, not iHeartRadio, on Sirius.
Serious, yeah.
On Sirius.
They're still out, girl.
yes.
So that one.
We're trying to get booked.
And it's the Sirius, pick us up.
Yeah.
It was a gay podcast that was based out of New York, and his name was Daniel Nardicchio, and he would throw these gay bashes, these parties in New York City. They were like underground parties, and every week on the show, he would have a drag queen or a trans person that would come on and just talk about nonsense.
Yeah.
Like there was no topic.
So us.
They would just talk, right? And the first time I ever heard her on the show, it was that voice that she has, and she was talking about the shows and something, and I can relate to that because I'm a drag queen. I'm relating to this person. Didn't know what she looked like at all, and every other week she would come on the show. And I loved listening to the stories, and I was like, that's what we go through back home, and it's So I would hear and then I would listen to the podcast all the time, and then finally saw he was promoting a bus tour of the show. It was the Big Gay Bus tour with Daniel Nardicchio, and they were on it was him, it was Bianca, Lady Bunny was on it, a whole bunch of like go-go boys. And then some other trans girls were on the bus as well. And they would travel from city to city. They would perform at a bar, but they would take the podcast to the bar.
Different cities.
And they would do the podcast from a different city. And And
taking notes.
so I finally saw I saw a video of Bianca, and I was like, that's what I was like, oh, that's her. That's her. So I've just been a huge fan of her since way before Drag Race.
Yeah.
And Sasha Colby, because of Continental, I would see all the videos from Continental.
Yeah.
And when I started doing drag, I would watch the Continental videos.
Yeah.
And she would always come up, Sasha Colby, and became a friend of hers. So I know her on a
She's
personal
so bad
level.
in a good way. Like that's a bad bitch.
And then so when she got on Drag Race, as soon as she walked in, I was like, she's winning.
It's game over.
She's winning.
It's
Same
game
with Bianca,
over.
I was like, as soon as she was on, I was like, she's winning.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's my type of drag queen is the comedy queen. Like I love I love that type of. I've told you this before, but I think like you are top level comedy queen.
God,
I told you this and you were like you're losing your mind. You and Bianca Del Rio is one of the only queens that I know that could keep up with you on that level.
Oh, I would that would be my dream to do a show where it's me and her just going back and forth.
Yes.
Because I feel like I'm sure she's a lot better than like she's
the most
quicker. And because she's done it a lot more and on bigger scales, right? So I'm sure, she would drown me in a competition. But it would just be so much fun to do a show like that with her, like going back and forth and back and forth.
What about locally? You didn't give.
Oh, locally? Oh.
There's a queen, while you think about that, there's a queen that you always bring from Austin that I love. She does Beyonce down.
Amber Nicole Davenport.
That woman, oh my God. I don't know where she is usually, but...
She's based out of Austin. And
she's
is
so good.
She's really good, yeah.
I love that you bring people down like that, because I'm like, we don't have that...
You can say it.
But she's,
I'm going to zoom in on you right there.
She's just crazy good, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she really is.
She's crazy good.
I've always told a lot of girls, if you can create an illusion of someone that you're really good at, you'll be booked so much more.
Yeah.
If you just kind of just do, I'll just do this song or I'll just do that song. It's kind of just everyone does that.
Yeah.
But if you can create a specific illusion of a character of Britney or a Gaga or Beyonce or whoever.
Yeah.
People will book that more than just a regular drag queen.
Yeah.
Like the girl that does Gaga, Judith Johansson. She travels the nation.
Yeah.
And but she travels to the same cities where Gaga's at because bars will book her to come and perform as Gaga at the after party or whatever, because they know that she looks like Gaga, she performs like Gaga, she does all of that. So she literally, like, when I was in Austin to see the show, she was there at the bar performing, and then from there she went to, I think it was to Atlanta, where Gaga was next, and then she's back in Houston, in New York, doing the show in New York while Gaga's over there. So that's what I'm like, she's created this image of I'm the Lady Gaga, you know, drag queen,
like a Derek Barry equivalent, right? Like,
and people want that. You know, people want Derek Barry because Derek does Britney
so well.
You know, so I've always told girls, like, if you can create an illusion that you are so good at and that people see that, they're going to want to book you more because of that.
Yeah.
So,
local queen?
well, my advice.
Yeah. So, do you have a local favorite?
Oh, so we're still on that?
I'm not going to let you go.
I will say right now, Kylie Gorgeous is
I love Kylie.
Kylie and Jem are really like, Jem Doll, her sister, are like my two like top right now.
Yeah. And Kylie's just so sweet.
It always changes.
She really is. Every time we see her,
she is, but she be on time, Mary. Be on time. She knows it too. Like
you're like, girl, you can't just get away with being pretty.
Like performer wise, like
down.
Who can hold a show on their own? Them. Well, Kylie and Jem, but together they are a little dynamic duo that they could go on the road with that show.
Yeah.
They could take that show, the Jem and Kylie show. They could take that on the road and make that a thing.
Yeah.
You know.
And Kylie held it down while you were out, right?
Yeah, and Kylie like really when I was out, she was the one that kind of like stood up and was like, I'll host it and I'll do it. And I gave everybody a shot, and Kylie was the one that kind of was like the one. Yeah. You know, and there's something about her that she doesn't know that she's funny.
That's always the funniest though.
You know, she doesn't know that she is just whatever she says is hilarious.
Yeah.
But she doesn't realize it herself. And now she
that really
but
it makes us laugh. Look, you're like laughing already.
And she doesn't take herself seriously.
Okay.
She doesn't it's not like, yes, it's a serious thing and it's a job and all that, but she's not like, I have to be proper and I have to sit a certain way. And girl, she goes out there and she has a good time and she just does it. And you know, she's a great dancer. She's really pretty to look at, you know. Yeah. She's visually appealing when she's dancing and all of that. So she's like my favorite right now.
Yeah.
It always changes.
All the girls are going to be like, what the?
It always changes. Like next month it might be someone else. And you know, in the past it's been someone else. And but at the moment right now it's Kylie.
You just got to tell her to be somewhere 30 minutes before.
Yeah, but you got to tell her that the show is at 1 p.m. and not at 5 when the show is really at 6 o'clock, because she won't show up until 6 o'clock at that point still. Oh yeah.
Work.
Oh yeah.
Am she Hispanic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
She's a little Latina, but.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope you're truly enjoying the episode. This is just a reminder, please subscribe, like, and comment below if you are watching on YouTube, as well as Spotify and Apple. And you can follow us on all social media platforms. We're at jkbutgay. Also, for any of our San Antonio listeners, if you can please nominate us for Best Podcast with the SA Current, you're able to vote once daily up until early May, and we would greatly appreciate it. And we're so excited for everything that we have in store for season 2. But for now, let's get back to the episode.
So I have a question about drag. Again, I'm asking a bunch of questions that just excite me today. But what is your favorite part about being a drag queen? Damn, that was a pause.
I know. Well, I mean, because there's a lot, but it's like, I think like the best part is the audience.
Yeah.
Like doing the show and being appreciated by sometimes people you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then getting to know people that you don't know and they become friends, you know? I think that's the best part of it, is that you get to meet these people that soon become your friends.
Yeah.
You know, or could become your friends.
Right.
You know? I think that's the best part of it. I mean, it comes with perks and the things and, you know, getting to go to events and things like that. But to me, that's kind of like the materialistic stuff that kind of comes and goes. But creating those relationships with people that become lifelong friends, I think that's the best part of it.
One of my favorite parts that I've seen you and the way that you've evolved is sort of the activist that you've become in the last few years. I'm sure not by fucking choice, right? You're like, they're coming after us from the left to the right. But that's one of the things I just wanted to say, that there's no question there. I just wanted to say, like, I've noticed it, noticed how you've really sort of like gotten out and done your thing. But what do people get wrong the most about drag queens?
That we like kids and we're trying to groom them.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
We're not.
Weird.
We don't.
You just said fuck them kids.
Yeah, I don't like kids. Like, no. I think that's a thing. I think that they think that all shows are overtly sexual, and this is. I mean, yes, it's. They're meant for a dark room and a club and brunches and all that.
And for adults.
But it's meant for adults.
Right.
Like, this is not a... not all of them. My show is not for kids.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm a mature audience-only show, right? Now, yes, are there shows that could be for, you know, younger crowds? Yes, you can do shows. I've done shows at universities and things. And you have to know it's time and place. You have to know who the audience is and where you're performing for and what you're doing, because would I do at a nightclub show, at a university show? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know, it's so you kind of have to know what you're getting into and all that, but it's not. This is fake. It's all fake.
What?
This is not my leg. Like, these are wooden legs.
It's your leg.
It's my leg, but it's fully covered up. Like, I'm
What is
like
leg?
the only part of like my skin that's showing is from my chest up.
Yeah.
And my arms. And everyone thinks that it's, they're out there in thongs and they're this and I'm that.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, girl, there's more.
There's layers to get to the thong.
There's 6 pairs of pantyhose. Like, nothing's going to slip out.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Especially here in San Antonio, they're gonna see more at Fiesta. Like
Fiesta, like these fucking girls, they go to Fiesta with these little small booty shorts with a G-string and just full ass hanging out, and I'm like, that's showing more than what I'm showing.
But we're worried about drag queens.
Yeah, and you're worried about a drag queen that is sweating horribly in the middle of summer with 6 pairs of pantyhose on, with a faja, with a corset, with a wig. The last thing that is on our mind is, you know, like, girl, I want to be sexual in that. And girl, bye.
Right.
Like, no, I just want to get my chicken on a stick
and
punch it. That's it. Like, I think that's where people kind of get, drag mixed up with other things. And it's like, but yes, and yes, have there been some occurrences where that has been the case? Yes.
Right.
But is that also in the straight world?
Right. It's not it's
more.
not disproportionately affecting our community.
It happens more in white
Yeah.
Right. Let's not talk about the
Straight.
church.
Yeah.
worlds
Yeah.
than it does in the gay world.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no,
You
I
know.
completely agree.
So
On the flip end of
Not a flip.
on the flip end of what's best of drag, what's the worst part of it for you?
worst part of drag?
Yes.
I don't even know. Like, I guess the cattiness in our own community.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. The hate that sometimes comes from the own community, from your own safe space, I guess you
Yeah.
could say.
Yeah.
It's funny that you say that because actually that's what our show is about,
Right,
right?
right.
So
Being best friends.
we started this show because people were like, "How are y'all friends?" Because gays all hate each other,
Right.
right? And I'm like,
Well, I mean, that's everyone's like
Stereotype.
stereotype of us
sure.
is that
Yep.
the gays
We
are
all
always
hate each
fighting.
other.
And yes,
We're also
it
trying to
is.
sleep with another.
There
each
are
other.
there are this side of the gay community hates that side of the gay community, and that they don't like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That bar doesn't like that bar, and then it like that.
Right.
And it's like we always want, equality from everybody, and we want respect from everybody, but we sometimes can't even give it in our own
yeah,
Yeah. No,
world.
that's true.
Yeah.
But I think with y'all, like sometimes gays just meet and they click,
And it
and
clicks.
Yeah.
that's we're catty like that together, and we.
Oh, I
click.
read this bitch
Yeah.
down.
Oh,
Oh, the library is constantly
I
open.
mean, like even with my best friend, like it's like we talk shit to each other all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's never done in a malicious way. It's
Ever.
No.
It's always in a loving way, and like even like when I call like, oh hey bitch, like what's up?
Right.
It's not meant to be like you're a
Oh,
bitch.
that's a term
No,
of
no,
endearment.
no,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how you talk. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, whenever
Um,
if Kendrick's not mean to me, I'm like, what is happening?
You
Are you
know
okay?
What's wrong?
Yes.
I'll bully you. Don't
Oh,
worry.
yeah.
I'll bully you anytime you want.
But yeah, I think people get it all twisted. They think because we're so like it's they're all fighting. No, girl, that's how we talk.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you
It's
think?
just to be nice.
Because I've heard about a lot of competitiveness and just cattiness within drag queens. Is it because of the opportunities are so small, or do you think
I mean, it could be that. It could be
everybody's clawing at the same thing? You know what I
everyone
mean?
wants the same opportunities, and everybody wants, and I think there's enough shows, not only in the city but in the nation that
Oh, for sure.
that somebody will find a show.
Yeah.
Somebody will find a show to work
Yeah.
out. Do all the girls get the same opportunities? No. But do all the girls put in the hard work to get those opportunities? No.
Controversial point. Do all girls deserve an opportunity?
I think yes. I think everyone deserves an opportunity
Right.
at one point.
Right.
But the moment you can't show up on time,
Oh.
the moment you can't fulfill your duties, your job,
Yeah.
then yes, you're not going to be the first one that I'm going to call.
Right.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not going to be
That's
the
fair.
one that's on my radar. Like, okay, you're going to be there,
Right.
every show.
Right.
Because sometimes I don't want to work with the girl that's super vocal online, or that's
Right.
fighting
Yep.
with everybody in the
the
streets or whatever,
comments,
or
Right.
the one that doesn't show up on time. Like I don't want to work with that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I would rather work with a girl that's going to show up, do her job, get it done, and get people here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of show directors.
Yeah.
That they just want to work with the ones that are gonna, show up, that are gonna do their job, that are gonna share the flyer
That's wild to me.
For the show that they're in.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of girls don't want to do that either. They think, oh, they'll do it. People are gonna show up. They're gonna show up. Well, no, like you have to share the flyer, like
Yeah,
or
you
make
gotta do it.
make a video or make a reel or
Right.
something, and
Especially if you want them to see you.
but to me nowadays it's all this promotion is free.
Yeah.
It is free to post a flyer. It is
Yep.
free to
It's so easy to
tell your friends, hey, come see me in the show.
Yeah.
Back in my day,
Back in my day.
we had to print out flyers, take them to the bars, put them on cars, do all that extra work
Yeah.
just to get someone to go to one show of ours once a month,
Yeah.
Or you had to make a text on T9.
Oh my
where
God.
You're having to type the words out through numbers.
Yeah.
To tell your friends, hey, I'm in a show on Saturday night, at 9:00, da-da-da-da. And now you push one button and it goes to everybody.
Yeah.
And it's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's so many apps that you can use to promote, like those Partyful apps and
Right.
where it just sends it to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, does everybody see them? No. Does
No.
everybody come out? No. You
Right.
know? So out of those hundreds of texts that you send, or those social media things that you send out,
Yeah.
you maybe get 5 or 6 people that come to the show.
Yeah.
You know, so it's free to promote a show. It's free to do all that. But when girls don't even just share the flyer, it pisses me off. It's like
Yeah.
the
Don't piss me off.
don't piss me off.
It's coming, girl. It's coming, girl.
But it's like
That's the first
it
one for
doesn't
today.
cost
Yeah.
you anything.
Right.
Facebook is free. Instagram is
Right,
free.
free.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if you had to pay for Instagram to use it, and then you only get so many likes and so many times you can share things. I could get that. Like,
Right.
well, I'm only going to share what I need to share.
Right.
But it's free to share shit.
Do you you talk about your friendship though, like in how you are with each other, with your friends and stuff. Are you protective of your friends and people that are? So I got into a fight over you. Someone admit we were talking about you was right when you had announced your cancer thing, and it like they just had a face. They didn't even say anything. They just had a face.
Do I know this person?
Oh, you of course know this person. And I like almost caused a scene at this place. But
I could tell you, people thought I was lying about it.
What? Like when you first came out and said,
When I announced it, they thought, oh, she's faking it. And I wish those people like that were like that would tell it to my face.
I wish they would say it to my face when I told them to speak up. I asked that because I'm super protective about people that are around me.
There was
Because I think that's what's going to require to get people to stop doing that shit. Like,
Right.
stop for what?
But my thing is, those same people that say those things are smiling in my face.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
how are you doing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Girl, don't be fake with me. Say it to my face.
Yeah.
Because if that's how you feel about me, I would rather you tell me.
Right.
And we can either squash it together as an adult, we could talk about it.
Yeah.
Or you go your way and I'll go my way. We don't
Yeah.
have
And
to
we'll
be
just
friends.
do
We
it.
don't have to be
Yeah.
associate. We don't have to associate with each other.
Yeah.
I would rather you tell me, because when all this happened, so many stories of queens, especially, I heard that were saying, oh, she's faking it. She's just doing it
For
the,
what?
She's doing it for the clout. She's doing it for the money.
I want to be off the stage for
and I want to go through fucking radiation and
right.
chemo and have and still have chemo, still have radiation burns.
Yeah.
I still want that. No,
Absolutely.
I don't wish this on any on the most nastiest people in the world. I don't wish this on.
Yeah.
Because it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks to be in that radiation room. It sucks to have chemo going through your body for 4 days straight. It sucks to have, these days of, I just want to end it all. It sucks.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks.
Yeah.
To live in a world of just darkness, of having this in your body.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Besides lay there and accept it.
Yeah.
Just
like go through the
I
treatment.
don't wish it on anybody.
Yeah.
But for these people that were saying, oh, why is she already out? She shouldn't be out walking around. She shouldn't be out
Girl.
going to the bars and going to this. If I feel okay enough, and
I'm gonna do it.
And the way I deal with things is going out and being around people.
Yeah.
If that's how I want to live my life, because I don't know if there's going to be a tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And if that's how I want to enjoy this dark moment and try to make it a light for myself, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell you how to process your trauma or your things, right?
Right.
If you go through something and the only way for you to cope with it is to laugh at it or to go out and see people,
Yeah.
then do it.
Yeah.
I encourage you to do that because it's going to make you happy.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just that level of,
yeah.
back to the point, it's just that level of nastiness that why we started our show. Because we're like, I'm like, why is that happening? What is the reason?
And-
especially because I called it out and nothing, and I didn't get a response. Like when you want someone to react to you, like I'm like, please react to me so I can jump over
And
this fucking
I'm sure
table.
that they wanted like oh yeah, you're right. They
I
wanted
think so.
They wanted that
Probably
agreement.
I'm not even kidding. Like we saw them later. Didn't say a word the rest of the night. Not one.
Oh, yeah.
word. Right? Because I was like, this is why it's
I
happening.
was like, what is happening?
I'm like,
And then
because
he told
this
me,
is
and I was
why.
like,
This is why this is happening. And I'm like,
But a lot of times, people like that, they want some sort of reaction.
Yep.
Yeah.
They want you to agree with
the
them.
reassurance.
Like, oh yeah,
or you
you're
care what I
right.
have to say when no one gives a fuck what they have to say.
Yeah.
They don't ever expect someone to be like, first of all, fuck you.
Right.
Right.
Like
That's what I did.
yeah. So they don't expect that. You know. So again, like half these people that said these things about me, I don't fuck with. Like I don't hang out with them. I don't.
Yeah, they're not your people.
Right. And I've even talked to Aaron about it, and it's like I look at it like the reason they don't care or they don't like me is because they don't work with me and I don't work with them.
Yeah.
And like if you showed me that you were a good person, sure.
Yeah.
But now that I hear this about you, or that you said
Yeah,
about
not
me,
me cutting her money.
like, like I'm sorry, like now I definitely don't want to work with you.
Right.
Like the gigs have stopped. Why? I was like, fuck.
Yeah, like no, not with.
I know. I'm
yeah, but it's wild to me that you would think that it's funny that I had more support from the straight community,
That's
in
wild.
the city community or the city itself, than from
Within the gay
within
community.
No, I'm gonna push back. Is it this? It hurt harder because it was coming from within, or do you think you genuinely believe that it was like you got more support from outside?
No, I mean it does hurt that it's from the community that it's the most vicious.
Yeah.
But now I will say not all the girls.
Of course.
There was many performers and entertainers, not only from San Antonio but from across the nation that were reaching out.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Heights reached out. Cornbread.
Love Cornbread too.
These girls that I've never really met.
Yeah.
I know of them.
Yeah.
Right.
But they were reaching out to me. Delta Work, was one.
Love.
Like we did a whole show with her.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot Delta came.
It's like, that's when you see like, okay, the community is like coming together, and it's these people that you don't really know that are coming together for you. But it sucks that the most hate was coming from the closest people.
Yeah, it be your own people sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, that were saying these things about me, and I'm just kind of like, okay. I never confronted them, and I never said anything. I was just like, okay, that's how you feel.
I think it was the reason why it happened.
There's no need to.
It was fresh. It was fresh, and so I was just like,
just happened.
It had just happened, and so I was.
in June.
I had a friend. It's because we had a friend in town, and they were asking how you were, and they'd never met you. They were just like, "Hey, I know this is your friend. How are they?" And that's when it happened, and I was like, ah. But another question I had though is like one of my favorite things to see at your shows is the way that you interact with straight men. Straight men, like, but you're not scared. Like, even I think me being just growing up in Texas and growing up around a lot of homophobia and not wanting to express myself in a certain way, when those moments happened, when I first started seeing them, I used to tense up. Like when I would see you, like, just like, I'm in a straight man's at my show. Why do you have no fears? Because they're at your show? Because you know that you feel safe?
One of two things. They're there because they want to see the show, or they were dragged there by the girlfriend or the wife, right? There's what there. It could go one of two ways. And normally when I do a show, I always start with making fun of myself first.
Yeah.
I always start it with make fun of me to show everyone that this is all in fun. This is a joke.
This is an equal opportunity employer.
This is not a serious sit down. We're gonna sit and be, no. This is a fun show where I can take you away for an hour.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you away from your everyday life, from whatever you're going through.
Yeah.
And make you happy.
Yeah.
That's always been my job of making it about them, right? And I kind of use that same mentality on myself whenever I was going through a hardship. I got to make myself laugh. So when I start a show, I do that, and then I kind of gauge who's there.
Yeah.
Right? And if I see a guy that's super uncomfortable, I'll leave it alone.
Really?
I don't even want to go that area.
Protect myself, my safety.
I'm gonna because I could say something and I could be like, why do you have that face, or why do you do this or that? And they could be like, fuck you, fucking, faggot, whatever.
Yeah.
And it shows.
And then
ruined,
it's like that,
right?
yeah.
So I would rather if I can tell that they're physically uncomfortable of being there, don't even bother them.
Yeah.
Don't even make it a point to go their direction.
Yeah.
If the wife is tipping, go, thank you, and hit it, bitch. Like, keep it pumping. Now, if I see a guy that is with his wife and he's very like, but you can tell he's kind of enjoying it, fuck with him.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah.
And within the first couple of, sentences that you're talking to him, I can kind of tell like, okay, he's into this. Like he's down for the joke, right? There have been times that I've done it and it's like, I can tell that they're like not, so I just kind of,
You continue.
I talk and then I'm like, oh, well, you over here, little gay.
But the emotional intelligence is so good because I've seen you switch like that.
Woo, the fuck? See, the gays are trying to attack me. But yeah, there's been times where I kind of have to like switch it right away. Like I'll be in the moment of, you know, you over there, and then I can kind of tell like they're not into it. I'm up. Well, you over here, little gay, and then you know who's the you little bottom.
I'm always the bottom you're attacking in the show.
Well, sis, I mean, that was before I knew you, and now I'll tell you this: if you've ever noticed when I do a show, when I know people,
your anchors.
I'll do my little, but I leave them alone for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Because I know them.
Yeah.
Right.
And to me, it's harder to read someone that's a friend.
Oh.
Than it's someone that
a
is not a
stranger.
friend, that is the stranger.
Oh, I don't have that problem.
I feel like I'd be more
for the
comfortable
show,
with
I
friends.
feel like it's harder.
I get it. Yeah.
And especially if I know someone, because I don't want to say the wrong thing to the person that's a friend.
Oh, you're nice.
Because there's been times that like even with DJ Vitamin A, like we'll have before the show have gone somewhere, said something, and we have made a joke or something, and I want to talk about it, but I'm like, no, because if I say the wrong thing, he's gonna get mad.
Yeah, I'd be like, girl, I'm not telling you shit no more.
I don't want to. So I always kind of like, I always have to know like, okay, who am I gonna read or who am I gonna go for today, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but there's been so many times that like when friends come and we have a story or something that's happened or whatever, and I want to talk about it, but I'm like, fuck, I can't because they're gonna get upset if I talk about it.
Yeah.
So I wait till they're gone.
And then
And
you're
well, I had this friend once that we were at at the stripper bar or whatever, and but it's harder to do it when they're there because it's like I don't want to say the wrong thing or whatever. But like with people that I don't know, it balls to the wall
On the topic of straight men, though, do straight men be in your DMs like that?
all the time, and I'm
What
sure
do they say?
I'm sure it's in all the girls' DMs. Like I'm sure it's not just mine. Like I'm sure it's everybody's.
And what is it they want?
Yeah.
Sex. Or the ones that do get me, it's the sometimes I feel like I want to put a dress on. Can you come put me in drag, or can you help me do the no, girl,
No, you're not about to be Little Waters over here.
no,
Little Waters.
no. But there's sometimes it's a lot of that because it's they want to feel that fantasy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I want to feel the womanhood or whatever, and I'm like, girl, bye. Do that on your own. Go to Walmart and buy a dress.
Wow.
Like, go to Party City and get a wig. Like, girl, bye. Leave me. I got a show to do.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of that
Right.
too, where they want to be put into drag
Yeah.
because because that's their sexual kick, their fantasy, or their thing.
Huh.
Cool. That's your thing.
I love
Do
that
it.
for
That's
you.
fine.
Yeah.
That's great. It's not my thing, but go for it. I'm not going to put
That
you in
is
drag.
so interesting to me.
That's yeah. Especially because straight men are like usually the ones that are like really.
And
macho
it's always
Go, girl, tell it.
I always get the ones that normally reach out the most are the ones where their profile pictures are of them like with the Trump flag or I got my machine gun.
My AK.
Yes. And it's in the picture, right? With it, and then or them with their baby in their hand, and they're the ones that are the most. Hey, I saw your picture. And I think you're hot. I'm like,
Do they know? Yeah. They
well,
know.
of course they know. Like there's me, a boy and girl on Instagram. And
Yeah.
It's drag queen and this and that.
Yeah.
Unless they're Stevie Wonder and they can't see shit,
They can hear though.
Well, yeah, but I sound like a man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing.
So I don't change my voice.
You
at all.
don't, which is
Yeah.
funny.
No. I used to
like
try
the
to
way
back in the day.
You just been talk like
I
this.
talk like this on the mic, and girl, no.
You don't sound too manly. That's why it works because you don't sound
feel-
you're not talking like this, and it's not like
How
a.
dare you?
But you don't sound man. You don't
sound
sound
dainty.
Yeah,
I
you
sound
sound dainty.
like a gay guy.
Yeah. No, it's a little bit.
So I sound like a woman.
No, tampoco.
It just, I feel like
Menos.
but I feel like it matches me.
It does.
It does.
It does.
Yeah. All right. So I know we were talking about straight men and how like they hit on you, which is still wild to me.
Why? She's beautiful.
Well,
Wow.
Okay.
See how you are?
See how he is.
It's because he's gay. He doesn't find the women attractive.
That's what it is.
You're beautiful. You're
Yeah.
beautiful.
You're beautiful. You're talented. You look like Evangelista.
Evangelista. Exactly. But I'm curious, what is the dating scene like for you?
Oh, it sucks. It's horrible.
Really?
Because gays don't want to be with a girl.
Yeah, but you're like full man outside of drag.
Well, yeah, this is just, to me, this is a show. This is a character that I put on for the show.
Yeah.
Right? And this is my character.
Yeah.
And outside of it, I'm super shy. I'm super just to myself. And, you know, I mean, y'all see me out of it.
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, I'm like trying to wake you up. I'm like, is everything okay? You're like, no.
And I mean, literally, like, I'll be out out of drag, and people are like, "Are you like? Do you want to go home?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine."
You're like, I'm having a blast.
I'm fine. To me, if I'm not working, I'm not on.
You didn't pay for this.
Well, not even that, but it's just like I feel like when I'm in drag, I have to constantly be on, and I have to be ready for the next joke, and I have to be ready for the next thing to say, and I have to have all the buttons working, right?
Yeah.
And outside of it, I don't have to do any of that. I don't have to turn the buttons on, and I don't have to do this. I can just sit and chill.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And so when I'm outside of it, some people are like, "You're boring," and I'm like, "Well, it's not that I'm boring.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
You're like recharging.
I don't have to be on stage. I don't have to be on.
Yeah.
Are you dating right now?
No. Nope.
Nobody.
By choice, obviously.
Would I like someone to be there when I get home and, you know, go on trips with? Yes. But it's a lot nicer to not have to worry about someone else.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like, I don't have to say, "Oh, I'm going to this show.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to go do this podcast. Oh, I have to go to this show. I have to go to this bar. I have to do that." It's a lot easier just to go.
Yeah.
Would it be nice to have someone to go with?
Sure.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's my time to have someone.
Yeah. What's your type? I'm actually really curious.
If they still have the orange, if they still have the orange jumpsuit from jail with a teardrop.
Ruin your credit.
That's mine.
Ruin the credit.
I know you've probably seen the show, but that's what I say. I'm like ruin. I'm a cholo chaser through and through.
Well, not really.
No, I am.
I just say that like Christy's man is that. Christy wants the jumpsuit.
Got it.
That's her.
Got it.
You know. I don't know. Someone that has their shit together.
Okay.
You
A
know?
professional.
You make your own money. I'll make my own money. You know.
We're literally the same person. I talk about that, like having the.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to have to babysit.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to have to worry, like, are you going to be the messy drunk that I have to babysit every time we go out?
Oh, got it.
Because I'm always in a club. I'm always having to work, right?
Yeah.
I'm always having to be in a club where there's alcohol, where it's freely available
Right.
Yeah.
to you, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, and you're with Christy. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want that messy side of I have to babysit. I have to be on stage, everybody having a good time,
watching.
and then worried about him in the corner being drunk.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to worry about it.
Got
So it's
it.
a lot
That's
easier
fair.
to not have to have somebody.
Yeah.
To not have somebody, because I feel like the whole time I'll be worried about what is he doing? Is he making a fool of himself? Is he, you know, I could care less about the cheating because it's happened all the time. That was my last boyfriend. It happened the whole time, and that's why I broke up with him. I could care less about that. Like, I would rather you go flirt. That's my job. I have to flirt.
I'm a flirt,
Right,
yeah.
right,
I have to flirt. If you want to go flirt, but you're going home with me.
Right.
You know,
Know
that's
whose
fine.
bed you're sleeping in.
I feel like if I did date someone, it would have to be someone that's in the scene.
Got it.
A DJ, not a drag, absolutely not a drag queen. No.
Why not?
There's already one bitch in the house.
Yeah.
You don't need two. It would have to be a bartender. It'd have to be a DJ, or it'd have to be someone that knows the mentality of you're at work till 2 a.m.
Got it.
You're having to flirt with people constantly,
Right.
to make money.
Yeah. And every night.
I mean, it works. It's the mentality for a bartender. You have to be nice to everybody, because if you're not going to make the tip.
You got to be able to work a room.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Same thing with a performer. I have to constantly flirt with people, because I know if I make you feel I'm going to take you home, you're going to probably give me more money. I have to make you feel like you're the only one in the room that I'm talking to.
Yeah.
There may be 100 people, but I'm only talking to you and making you feel special.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys can't understand that. Well, why are you flirting with him? It's my job.
What?
That's my job.
I'd be like, girl, go make that money.
If you've ever noticed, a lot of bartenders don't have boyfriends because it's always, oh, you're cheating, or you're this. You're always out till 2 a.m. I'm out till 2. I'm
working.
I'm out till 3 a.m. actually, because I'm having to mop the damn bar.
Right.
And
People
clean
like
it well.
throwing up everywhere.
And people
Right.
don't really understand that. If you're not in that world,
Yeah.
you
Then
don't get that.
Yeah.
You know, and it's different for someone that's their whole life has been 9 to 5, and they go home, and yes, they go out, you know, and that's fine, but you don't know the dynamic of working in a bar.
Yeah.
You know, you constantly have to be everyone's
Beyond.
best friend, and
Yeah.
I have to make my rounds, and I have to go say hi to people, and if I don't, that person's gonna think I'm a bitch because I didn't say hi to them.
Yeah.
You know, and if I'm at the bar and I'm not saying hi to everyone that's walking in the bar, oh, she's a bitch.
Well, don't stand right there.
You know, well, honey, I'm like the Walmart greeter. I'm like at the front door. Hey, welcome to the bar. You know, so a lot of people don't get that dynamic. Of,
Yeah.
I have to make
your
rounds.
rounds.
Yeah, and some people can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, not that they can't do that. They don't want that. They don't want to be in the spotlight. They don't
Yeah.
want to, you know, and that's cool. You don't have to be. But that's why it's
That's why it's
so
tough.
hard for a lot of drag queens.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm curious, going back to when you're not in drag, what do they get that nobody else really sees?
if I don't know you, and I'm like, let's say I'm out with a group of friends or whatever, and there's people that I don't know, I'm very
Like to the side.
it always happens. Like I'll go out with friends or whatever out of drag, and they're like, "Oh, this is Kristi Waters," and she's I'm just like, you don't have to shut the fuck up,
right.
You don't have to say all that. Like it's
Right.
fine. Like it's cool. I'm
Boy Waters.
I'm just Kristi. Like that's cool. Like
Yeah.
you just, but I know meeting new people, it's always like, oh, she's this and she's that. She's the drag queen of the year, and I'm like, thank you.
Hi.
Like when you're not in
I'm
drag
just
too?
Grateful, but if you're like you're
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
I'm thankful for it, and I'm that. But I'm like, we don't have to always announce it.
right.
You
Yeah.
know, especially out of drag.
Yeah.
In drag, hell yeah. And now
Yeah.
I'm this, I'm that, that's because I'm proud of that, right?
Right.
But outside of it, I'm just like, we don't have to say all that. Like, we can just go to dinner and just have a good
Yeah.
time, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
And nice to meet you. And
Yeah.
oh, then because that, but it normally always happens that like when I'm with the girls or with DJ Vitamin A or whatever, like we'll be out and it's Christy. Prime example, the Gaga concert. We're in another city.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Right.
she's
And
international.
that's it.
Well, I've been to Mexico 3 times. She
means the border.
Now, yes, it's how do you say this? I went to Progreso and then I went to Mexico City.
The border.
Mexico City is not the border.
I know.
That's in the middle.
I love Progreso though.
But now, yes, it's Austin, and I do know people in Austin, right? It's
Right.
close to home, right? But the funniest thing is we got tickets 2 seats away or 3 seats away from the barricade.
Love.
And
Yes, yeah.
when I got the tickets, I got it while I was in the waiting room at the doctor's office for radiation treatment that day. And I was like, I'm going to buy these because this could be the last time I ever see her. I may not even be able to go to the concert, but I was like, I'm just going to do it because I'm going to do everything I can to fix this to go to the concert.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm going to get these tickets because this could be my shot to get an autograph. When I was in the waiting room doing all this, right? I'm thinking, just do it. Just fucking do it because this could be it. This, you know, you don't even know you're going to go. Just do it. So bought the tickets. And we get to the concert. And it just so happened that everybody in our row was from San Antonio and knew who I was. And
hell yeah.
So we sat down and me and Erin are talking and we're about the show or whatever. And I'm the one that likes to watch the show before I go see it. And I'm like, she's gonna come out of here and she's
me
gonna
too.
do this and she's gonna go
Me
there.
too. And you still love it.
Yeah,
You still love it.
And
Same.
he's like, shut up. Like, just watch the show. Like, he's very that. So we're sitting, and then this couple comes and sits next to us. And the girl goes, oh my God, you're Kristi Waters. And he goes, here we go. Like, because he knows every time we go somewhere, it's always,
somebody knows
they
you.
recognize me. Then some gays came and there were like a few rows in front of us. Kristi Waters! And I'm like, oh my God, like, why can't we just... It always
You
happens.
did show up in full drag.
Well, yes, but I'm just like it's what we what I expect now that when I go places, it's just what happens, and I'm very appreciative of it.
Yeah.
Because bitch, I could be that one queen that nobody fucking knows in the corner bar that nobody wants to book, and I'm very thankful for what I
their
have.
name. No, I'm kidding.
So I'm very thankful for all that I've gotten out of this, right?
Yeah.
And so then we're waiting for the next people. And I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, I hope that they're cool people that sit here that are gonna let me like get to the barricade.
Oh yeah.
I hope that they're gonna be someone that's gonna be like, yeah, fuck it, just go up there.
Because I would have told you no.
You know,
I paid for the seat.
oh, I would be that person.
For Beyonce, I was like-
I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna this is where I'm gonna stand and I'm
Yeah.
gonna meet her. So another guy and a girl come in, and as they're walking in, oh my Kristi Waters, oh my God. I'm thinking, yes, they know who I am, and they're gonna sit next to me in my mind, right? And I'm gonna be their friend, and we're gonna do this together. We're gonna get to meet her together, right? So there's one more seat at the very end, like at the barricade. Then the last guy that's coming, the very last
one.
And he's coming in, he's, oh my God, Kristi Waters. He's like, and I was like, are you from San Antonio too? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, this whole row, we're all from San Antonio. So it just happened. And so I told him, I was like, when she comes, do y'all mind if I kind of like squeeze in to like get the, see if I can get an autograph? And like, they're like, oh my God, yes. And so it happened. So
I know. You should have brought it.
Well, it'll insert photo here.
Right.
So I kind of like manifested the whole.
I love that
moment, like from the
hospital,
from the waiting room to that moment, of,
to actually getting a sign.
That. Yeah,
that is amazing.
I think the lesson there, though, is that you should always, no matter what you're going through in the future, and I'm sure you have that perspective now, right? You're like, let's just do it.
Take the trip, go on the vacation, or go to the concert that just do it, because you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring your way.
That's very true.
It's in that moment of buying it, I was like, no, I shouldn't do this. I can't do this, but I was like, no, fuck this. Like, this could be it. And I don't know. I didn't know if I was even gonna go.
Yeah.
To the show,
But even like Gaga, you don't know, she might decide, I'm not going to do touring no more.
Yeah.
Like, there's always moments like that.
Yeah, so I was just like, fuck it. Like, this is my one chance that, I could potentially see her or meet her or whatever.
Yeah.
Touch her, get an autograph, whatever.
She's little, right?
Tiny.
Yeah.
And it so happened that it happened, and that's like a moment that I'll always like remember.
You're gonna meet her one day.
Yes.
Well, it'll happen
separately.
Yeah.
We're manifesting again.
It'll happen.
We're doing it
when
now.
we have Gaga on the jkbutgay show.
Okay.
Right.
We'll bring you back.
I'm gonna walk in and say, "Hey, bitch!"
Right.
Look at what you signed.
Remember when you did this and you signed this?
Like, yes, of course.
Yeah. So, but it was like there's always a time for everything to happen.
Yeah.
That was my moment.
So.
I
love that. Yeah, so don't piss me off for anyone watching for the first time.
Don't piss me off.
It's our segment that we do specifically about the topic at hand and something that just pisses us off about today, drag but gay. So, I'm gonna start with you, Christy. What is your don't piss me off for today?
Girls that wear Crocs to walk around the bars with no nails and no earrings.
Girls as in drag queens?
Yes. Oh, sorry. I say girls. That's drag queens.
Yeah.
Don't piss me off. And they all know, like, I always tell them every time, like, girl, put a heel on. Like, you're working. Like,
they're like actively like performing.
Yeah. No, not performing.
Just like
just out
the
like
back.
after a show.
Got
like,
it.
And I get it. Like, it's you're after a show, you're
I
tired.
get it, yeah.
But baby, I was in a wheelchair, in heels, and in nails.
Well, because you didn't have to walk in them.
First of all, fuck you. They tell me the same thing too, because I told them that. They're like, well, you weren't walking.
That was
and I'm
a really time joke.
No,
I'm sorry.
but they told me the same thing. They're like, well, you weren't walking, because I've told them that. I was like, I was in a wheelchair when I was in heels, and they're like, yeah, but you weren't walking, Mary. And I was like, fuck you. But to me, the way I see drag is any moment you're out in drag, you're a walking billboard.
Yeah,
for somebody.
Yeah.
Right? For anybody that's out there that can see you, you are a billboard for your own business. Mm-hmm. For the Kristi Waters business or the Kylie Jenner, oh my God, the Kylie Gorgeous business. Like, you are a walking billboard.
Yeah.
Even like for Gabrielle, like outside of it, people still recognize him.
Oh, all the time.
Right.
And there's days that you don't want to be in, people still recognize you.
Yeah.
And especially if you're in drag, in full glam and everything, you're gonna stand out everything all the time.
Yeah.
Act as if you're about to walk on stage at any moment.
Yeah.
And to me, I hate when girls walk around in Crocs.
Yeah. You're ruining the illusion.
Well, not even just that.
I'm saying for me as a fan.
Yeah, but if you're gonna wear a Croc, that's fine. Fucking rhinestone that shit. Rhinestone the fuck out of it.
Do they have like heels?
Yeah,
Crocs
they have
heels?
Croc heels. Like or if you're gonna wear slides, have a nice rhinestone slide or something that doesn't look like you pulled it out of the back of the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, mine don't piss me off. It's actually very similar to yours, but like My don't piss me off is for drag queens that don't wear nails.
That goes along with the Crocs.
It kind of does, and I don't know why. But sometimes what's worse is if they don't even have it painted,
Manicured.
nothing.
So
and I'm like, what?
The way I see like a hand,
Yes.
especially on a drag queen, right?
Yeah.
Is it's like a lash. Like you have to finish the look. And this is the only part that touches someone else in a show.
Yeah.
So when I reach for that dollar and I got a crusty hand coming your way.
Oh, you're right.
Just, use my strong hand. And it's got dirt under the fingernails and it's dirty and it's just like dry and
gnarly fingers.
And you're tipping someone, and then all you see is this hand coming towards you. Of this.
That's a great way to look at it.
This
I didn't even think of it like that.
hand coming, out of the fucking sewer to grab that dollar, and it's crusty and it's dirty and it's this. Girl, get the fuck away from me, bitch.
Right,
yeah.
But if you put a little, it just finishes the look.
Yeah.
Even I like when the drag queens put like the lotion that has the glitter. That even gives enough of an illusion where you're like, wow.
There was a time like recently that I like the medicine that I'm on for everything. It makes everything real brittle. So like my skin's very dry and my nails are real brittle. So I got them done, but I got them done really short. Just because I was like, I can't keep putting on fake nails because it's ruining my nails.
Yeah.
So I got them really short, but they were still done. Now, did they look like stubs? Like little roots from a tree? Yes. Because they were little stubby nails, right? But they were manicured, they were done, they were just to at least look pretty.
Yeah.
So even if girls just did that, just had a pretty polished nail.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Right.
I don't want to see the dirt under your fingernails whenever you come and reach for that fucking dollar.
I remember what I was gonna ask you.
Master gave me $1. Like Dobby gave Dobby a sock. Like, that's what they look like to me, like little creatures just reaching for it with no nails.
I remember my question. So I met you when you didn't look like Kristi Waters that we see today.
Mess. I look like a mess.
I don't think if you were a mess. You were a man in a wig.
Well, I still am.
I know, but the illusion is definitely there now. So, but I remember it was like, I guess for me, it felt like night and day, where I was just like,
Agreed.
oh my God. Because I think even the last year so I just want to know, what are you doing differently? Are you like, do you constantly learn about like ways to evolve your drag or like, because for me, you've always been, first of all, the comedy queen has always been there. That's always, that's never missed once. Yeah. But like now I'm like, oh my gosh. And now that I see you all the time, I'm like, girl, you look amazing. And you're like, I know. No, you always say thankful. You're always super gracious.
Well, I think, now are we talking BC or AC? Like before cancer, after cancer? Because I feel like there was a switch when that happened too.
That was too, but it was already starting to happen. But then when you came back, it was like
now, like after cancer, I think with everything that I went through, it was so tough on my skin and my physical body that I had to like use creams and the this and that and the night cream and the day because it ruined my lips. Like it fully chapped my lips up and like they were crusty and they were like hard and my skin was very like it's super dry, but it was like it would like when
scaly.
Yeah. So I had to start using like super like medicated creams for like my skin and my face, and I think with all of that, like it kind of just took a layer off.
Yeah.
And like all this new skin was like kind of growing.
They were super moisturized because so you were moisturized for the first time in your life.
Yeah. I mean, I think before everything, I would just use Dawn soap and I would wash my face and go. Or shampoo and just wash my face and go, right?
And trying to be a woman, no ma'am.
And I was even using like those 2-in-1 body wash, the 2-in-1 body washes.
You are a man.
Well, yes. Like those,
like a
those,
straight man,
those body washes that are like the 3-in-1, like the hair, body, skin, or whatever.
No, ma'am.
Absolutely not.
And I would just get in the shower, wash my face with it, and go to bed. Cancer happened. Kind of that whole layer of skin was taken away.
Yeah.
Because it was. It's like a snake losing its skin.
I was gonna say
you're shedding that because everything is just gross and hard and crusty, and so you have to kind of like exfoliate and get rid of it, because if you don't, you sit in there in your own fucking filth, you know. So I was doing that, and I was just putting lotion on top of lotion on top of lotion, and one to make myself feel better because everything hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
So it just felt
I'm sure
like,
it didn't feel good
It
having
felt
your
better,
skin
like
that.
the aloe vera felt better on
Yeah.
your skin to like cool you down, and from the radiation and all that. But I think because of all of that, I've lost that dead
That layer.
skin.
Yeah.
It's fresh skin that's finally growing out, and I think that's what's helping like my glow up, I guess.
But even the
You look
skill, though, I think that's what I'm wondering.
oh,
Like, the
that
skill
that
is.
too. I think I finally like started taking my time,
Got it.
Okay.
because before I would just kind of rush it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was also in a state of, I'm in pain. Just get through it to get through the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was for a while. So I was just kind of whatever and just go.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna see me. I'm gonna be the funny one. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And now I'm kind of like, no, I want to like take my time. I want to like sit and get ready, you know, on my own time, and you know, I think that too.
Well, we've
Like,
noticed.
yeah,
you look good, bitch.
Thank you.
You look
You
good.
do.
But my don't piss me off is like, if a drag queen is performing, do not stand up or walk in the middle of her fucking show. Like, it happens so much. There was one time that you were performing and there was a straight woman there. She was drunk, really drunk, older woman. You can guess her ethnicity. Walked in the middle of your show and like was gonna
Oh my
hand.
gosh,
Remember that we were
yes,
there?
yes.
Wanted to hand you $1, and she like wanted you in the middle of your show to come up to her, and you rolled your eyes and like went up to her and let her like put the $1 in, and as you walked away, she like slapped your ass, and you made it look like just keep going. But I remember being like, people feel like they have autonomy over your fucking body, right? That's
Oh, well, they think if they give you $1,
They can do whatever they
they
want.
have free reign to do whatever. Like it's just.
That's
and
a no.
I've at this point I've kind of like, it's whatever. Like at this point, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now don't
right. Don't
go
try it.
don't go full force.
Right.
But I don't think a lot of people think that they're being rude about it. I think they don't, because they really don't know. So they're just kind of like, I'm having a great time. I'm trying to be a part of the show or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm just kind of like, "Hi, girl. Let's have fun. Like whatever, right?"
Yeah.
So I think it's the ones that are, that think that they own the show.
Yes.
Are the ones that kind of like piss me off sometimes.
Yes.
Like, girl,
Yeah.
this is not your show. Sit down and shut up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, enjoy the show. I want you to be vocal and I want you to have fun and make all the noise. But
Right. You're the star.
know that you're here to see a show.
For sure.
We
You
talked
know.
about this in our show, and lots of controversy on TikTok and on Instagram. But how do you feel about straight women being at gay clubs or gay bars?
I'm cool with it. They're
Yeah.
the ones but sometimes those straight women have money because they're using their Republican husband's money.
So
to
you're
come to the
you're
show.
okay with Republican husbands' wives coming to?
I'm not okay with. I'll say this: if you voted for him, don't come to my show
Love it. Love it.
because you voted against me.
Right.
Right.
So
I'm not just fun on the weekend.
yes,
I'm not.
this is me all the
This
time.
is my life.
You know,
Yeah.
and you don't have the right to say fuck your life, basically,
Right, right.
and then come and enjoy what we have to offer.
Love it.
I'll say that.
That's very true.
Especially in the new climate that we're in with everything with these bills going through. If you voted against me, that you have every right to. That's you have every right to vote how you want to vote, right? But you don't get to enjoy
Right.
what you voted against.
Right.
That's like someone saying, I want ICE to come in and take away the Mexicans, and then you want to go to a Mexican restaurant to go
Right.
enjoy the food.
Right.
If you voted that, if you think that Mexicans should leave and all of that and go back or whatever, then you don't get to enjoy that culture and
Right.
go enjoy the food and all. You don't get to do that.
Yeah.
So if you're for us on our side and you
Yeah.
want, Latinos and all of that, then yes, go and enjoy it. Go and enjoy the show, all that.
Yeah.
So that's the fucked up part of it, is
Yeah.
that some of these people think, no, I don't want you to have rights. I don't want you to have equal marriage, and I don't want you to have equality like us. But I'm going to go to your show because I think it's fun. No,
Or
fuck
they
you.
said, like I said online, we've had straight women that have said, yeah, but I feel safer there. And I'm like, but think about what you're doing. You feel safer there, but you want to make us unsafe in our
Yeah.
everyday lives.
Because my whole job is to make, yes, you feel safe when you
Right.
come to a show. Right?
And have fun.
That's my whole job. Especially at a gay bar. You should be able to go and feel safe and feel however you want to present.
Right.
You should feel comfortable. Right? Whether it's
You're
male,
still a bottom.
female, trans, all of that. The what?
I said you're still a bottom. You can't present. You can't present as a top, Jake.
You should be able to walk into a gay club and feel safe and feel community there, right?
Right.
You should be
All
able
the
to
time.
feel that.
Yeah.
And when these women come, so half the time they're not in that mindset.
Yeah.
But
Right, it's separate.
It's their husband is sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is, that's who you married, you know, and
You knew who you were marrying.
yeah. So that's the hard part, because it's like, do I want you to come to the show and enjoy it? Yes, but
Don't go home to a homophobe.
Yeah.
that part.
But let's run up his credit card if we can.
Right.
Let's run up his credit card. But
Yeah.
where can people find you? I know we have a lot of followers that are outside of San Antonio. Anybody in San Antonio knows who the hell you are. But where can people find you? Where do you frequent?
I frequent the bars. No, HEB. Sponsor us. No. I mean, every weekend I'm at Let's Be Honest. We have shows almost every night now. I'm proud to say that after coming back, I'm trying a lot of new things over there. We have a Monday show. We have a Tuesday night new thing that's popping up. Thursdays we have a show. Fridays we have a show. Saturdays we have a show. Sundays, I mean, there's literally besides Wednesdays and sorry,
The Lord's Day?
No, I'm sorry. Wednesdays we have DJ Vitamin does his warehouse parties on Wednesdays, the once a month party, and sometimes on Sundays we have the Sunday sessions, like a rave party.
Okay.
So literally almost every night at the bar we have an event now.
Something, yeah.
And
So they can see any day they see this, they can go see you.
Right.
I may not be in drag,
Right.
but
Right.
I will be in some sort of fashion. I will be at the bar.
Got it. And your socials? What are your socials? Where can people find you?
The Kristi Waters on everything.
Got it.
It's the same thing on everything, just to make it easy. I'm street walking now.
Oh yes.
Oh, I know.
I street walk, not as a hooker.
I was
but
going to say
as
putting a
as
mic to your profession.
as an interviewer.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Those
it's
are so funny.
It was just a thing that I thought, you know what, nobody's really doing that here in San Antonio, and
Right.
I just wanted a new venture.
Yeah.
Something new to do. So
Yeah.
We get it. That's why we're here.
Right.
But thank you so much for
amazing.
joining
Yes,
us. We
thank
really
you so much,
appreciate it. We
Christy.
obviously, actually, I didn't tell this story, but when the show first came out, you told us almost immediately the first time I saw you after the show, you're like, have me on the show.
Yes.
And so, like, to have you here, has really been really
it
great.
was
So-
Full
manifestation.
circle.
It was manifestation. You were
Again,
manifesting
yes.
at the time. But no, we really appreciate it and glad that you were able to join us. But we'll see you all next week.